The article went viral early Tuesday morning. Immigration advice for Prince Harry to the prince and his foreigner fiancée. Now Prince Harry, you are in uncharted territory with this whole exotic, divorcee, non-British route you have taken. We will all have to make it up as we go. Suffice to say, your grandmother's government has some rather odd rules around the whole thing of importing foreign wives and girlfriends. If you ask me, it is a whole bunch easier to import a wife than a girlfriend because wives get certificates, girlfriends don't. You see, your grandmother's government has a thing for certificates and documents. There are 4 certificates which you will need. There is the marriage certificate itself, worth its weight in gold if you ask me. Then a TB certificate, they don't want infectious diseases here, thank you very much. Then an English test certificate, unless you can prove that your woman is from a majority English-speaking nation. America is indeed one, but listening to that coiffeured president of theirs, it is not so apparent. And finally, dear chap, a divorce certificate. I understand that your lovely young lady was with another before you. It's the whole thing about preventing bigamy and harems and all that nasty stuff which the natives are wont to do. You will then need to show the Home Office that you have an income a minimum of £18,600 per annum. Again, documents, dear old chap, documents. 6 months of payslips, 6 months of bank statements, and a letter from your employer showing when you began work, whether you are full-time or part-time, and your gross and net wages. Now I suspect that may be a bit of a challenge for you, old chap, seeing as you are always here and there globe-trotting, but savings can do just as well. And that is a minimum of £62,000. They are not too keen on benefits scroungers, so careful how you go, dear chap. There are whispers in certain circles that you are one. Of course Gran could vouch to support you and your young family. She does have a bobber to your Gran, doesn't she? Then there is the important matter of accommodation, or in your case, a suitable castle for a suitable princess. I know you live in palatial quarters, but do you owner have exclusive use of them? You will need a letter to prove this. Perhaps your Gran could oblige. Then finally, dear chap, you will need to prove that this one is genuine and subsisting. That it is not a fleeting romance. A fling, as the Americans call it. You have had a few of those, to be fair, even with a Zimbabwean at one time if the tabloids are to be believed, and as your latest one was previously married there may be doubts, you see. It will be down to documents, I'm afraid. So print off all those chats and whatever else you use to communicate with her. Good luck, dear chap. If all fails, give us a tinkle at Genesis Law Associates. We would not mind at all coming to the castle to take instructions, wink wink. Post published in feature.